Good afternoon. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the James Benson Dudley High School Air Force JROTC Color Guard and the playing of the national anthem, after which we will recite the Pledge of Allegiance. All males, including graduates, please remove your hats. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Good afternoon, graduates, honored platform guests, faculty, parents, and friends. Welcome to the commencement exercises for the great James Benson Dudley High School, class of 2021. I am Ms. Timmons McLaughlin, the new and proud principal of James Benson Dudley High School. Seniors, congratulations. Today, your hard work and dedication have allowed you to reach this major accomplishment and major milestone in your life. Students, some of us in your class have had many accomplishments, which include 33 Service Learning Awards, 33 Service Learning Diplomas, and approximately 10,333 hours of service dedicated to our community, projects, agencies, and organizations. Will the students who earned the Service Learning Award and Service Learning Diplomas please stand to be recognized? You may be seated. The class of 2021 also received 828 college acceptance letters from 75 different colleges and universities from the District of Columbia and 20 other states, including Alabama, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, Mississippi, South Carolina, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Texas, Utah, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wisconsin, with a combined total, hold on now, hold on, Dr. Contreras, a combined total of $11,880,012.21 in scholarships and grants. Over $11 million. I would like to take a moment to recognize our honor graduates. Please hold your applause until all of these graduates have been recognized. Will our summa cum laude graduates with a final cumulative grade point average of 4.5 or higher please stand? Will our magna cum laude graduates with a final cumulative grade point average of a 4.40 to 4.0 please stand? And will our cum laude graduates with a final cumulative grade point average of 3.99 to 3.5 please stand? And everyone, please give these honor graduates a round of applause. Students, you may be seated. Parents and guests, thank you for your time, your love, and your continued support that helped to make this day possible for our graduates. Faculty and staff, thank you for your dedicated service to our students as you have diligently worked to prepare them for success beyond the halls of James Benson Dudley High School. Everyone, we have persevered through a pandemic. We have learned virtually, we have voted and elected and re-elected. We elected our new school board representative, Ms. Betty Jenkins. We re-elected a Dudley alum and state representative, Amos Quick. Reverend Quick, thank you. We were so proud. We had a Spirit Week and a parade. we had a pageant and a socially distanced senior cookout. And instead of heels to the prom, many of you wore tuxedos and tennis shoes to our sneaker ball. That's right, we had a prom and other events in the spite of our pandemic. We had fun and we stayed engaged safely. This could only happen because we are Panthers. We are resilient and we are Dudley Strong. At this time, I would like to ask the salutatorian, Makaya Coley, who has a cumulative grade point average of a 4.55.7 to come to the stage. She is an early college academy graduate, an active member of the National Honor Society, and drum major for our Marching Band of Thunder. This fall, Makaya will attend North Carolina A&T, where she plans to major in animal science. She is the daughter of Miss Danielle Carter and Mr. Chadrick Coley. Will you please stand to be recognized, parents? Before Makaya gives her speech, I would like to say that on behalf of the class of 2021, we would, Dr. Contreras, if you could come up, like to present her with this plaque.
Good afternoon. Please join me in welcoming our Superintendent, Board of Education members, and the North Carolina District 58 representative. Also, please welcome our Dudley High School administrative staff and Teacher of the Year. Platform guests, please stand and be recognized. You may be seated. To our distinguished platform guests, teachers and staff, my fellow graduates, family and friends, again, my name is Makaya Coley, and I'm proud to be a part of the legacy of the Panther Promise that was established when the school was built in 1929. Those who graduated embarked on a journey that paved a future for us all, a future of community, a future of service, and a future of empowerment. Faced with the burden of iniquitous segregation laws and racial discrimination, the very first Dudley seniors began the traditions that have shaped the social fabrications and historical significance that we cherish. Today, I stand on the shoulders of my ancestors' wildest dreams. And though we still have a long journey ahead, today, the class of 2021 is helping to pave the way for future generations who will continue to carry our hopes and dreams. These past 2 years have taught us that we too are braver, stronger, and smarter than we ever imagined. Our challenges have prepared us to defy every expectation and every barrier placed in our paths. As we strive to succeed, we are honoring the legacies of those before. We are determined, honorable, and successful. We are Dudley Strong. And now, it is my privilege to welcome you to the 2021 commencement of the great James Benson Dudley High School. May there always be a Dudley High. Thank you.
Now, please welcome to the stage our 2021 valedictorian, Arlie Larga Guerrero. Arlie is an honor graduate with a cumulative grade point average of 4.6429. She is a member of the National Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society. In the fall, Arlie plans to attend the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and major in dental hygiene. She is the daughter of Santa Vasquez and Mr. Armando Martinez. Will you please stand and be recognized, parents? Please give a warm welcome to Dudley High School's first Hispanic valedictorian. Welcome, Arlie Largo Guerrero.
Good afternoon, friends, family, teachers, administrators, and best of all, my fellow class of 2021. I'm extremely glad to have the amazing opportunity to speak in front of you all today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Arlie Larga. Some of you may recognize me from the hallways, classrooms, middle school, or even elementary school. Or you may recognize me as the awkward girl who would constantly trip over herself in the hallways and up the stairs. But whether you know me or not, there are two things that I learned during our high school journey, and I would like to share them with you all today. First, having a support system is life-changing. Before anything, I want to clear up that I'm most definitely not the smartest person out of everyone graduating here today. The main reason why I stand before you all as valedictorian is because of my support system. I'm the first in my family to graduate high school, so my parents always made sure to emphasize the importance of my education. You see, several years before my parents immigrated to the United States, they lived in Mexico, where education was not a right, but a privilege. School was not free, not to mention that both of their families were very poor. As a result, they had to drop out of high school and work to support their families. If it weren't for their values and sacrifices, I would have never made it this far, and for that I thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you to all the teachers and staff that had high expectations of me, because they were the ones who really pushed me to my best potential. I would also like to send a special thank you to Miss Spurgeon and Miss Reed, two amazing counselors that helped me get through my senior year. While my parents gave me the motivation to pursue a higher education, these two individuals gave me the guide for what was next to come. That being said, there may be people who don't necessarily have a support system, and this brings me to my second point. Not everyone is going to be your cheerleader. In fact, there may come a time when no one will be there to support you. However, the lack of a support system won't make your success impossible. Whether you're going to college, joining the military, getting a job, or still figuring things out, there will always be competition. And you might think that competition is only there to work against you, but competition can move you forward. Not only does it motivate you to reach your goals, but it also encourages you to be the best version of yourself. Take track and field, for example, where everyone on the track is running towards their own goal. It's highly unlikely that the other competitors will cheer you on, but you keep running anyway. Now, imagine being in a race without any of those competitors. Would you still run? Instead of viewing your competition as an obstacle, channel that energy into stepping stones you can use to push you forward in life. As you move on to adulthood, look back at your loved ones, the help that they gave, and the sacrifices they made. It's also worth taking a moment to think about those who didn't support you. As Ms. Victor once said, don't diminish the value of those who are not your fans. I'm once again thankful for the opportunity to speak to you all, and congratulations, class of 2021. May there always be a Dudley High.
I will ask for Arlie to also stand here and ask Dr. Contreras to help me as we present an award for the valedictorian for our student, Arlie. On behalf of the students and of 2021 and staff, we are so proud of you. At this time, we will have a musical selection dedicated to the class of 2021, sung by Jalen Miner and Carmen Sturdivant, accompanied by our vocal music instructor, Mr. Robert Gerald.
I used to be afraid of giving up. The road was just too tough. Out here on my own, my path was so alone. But now I see clearly, everything within me is reaching up to the sky. I can see the world with open eyes. You can't let it pass you, just take hold and grasp it. Now's the time to take a chance. With the strength of 1,000 men, climbing to my feet again. Try to see us from your eyes, and everything will be alright. You know the rainbow's just inside. Dust your wings off as you rise. If your heart feels overwhelmed, just know you're never by yourself. Put your hand in mine, hold your head up high, and together we'll rise. Rise and lift your head up to the sky, and find yourself asking why. Never see them eye to eye with the hardships of life. Faith is where my heart is. Let energy replace my doubts. And when my trials get the best of me, I'm moving forward towards my destiny. Hey, you can't let it pass you, just take hold and grasp it. Now's the time to take a chance. With the strength of 1,000 men, climbing to my feet again. Try to see us from your eyes, and everything will be alright. You know the rainbow's just inside. Dust your wings off as you rise. If your heart feels overwhelmed, just know you're never by yourself. Put your hand in mine, hold your head up high, and together we'll rise. Together we can do anything. We'll rise. We can make it through anything. We'll rise. Together we can do anything. We'll rise. We'll rise. We'll rise. You can try to hurt me, doubt me, and desert me. I'll feel the wind
it is time to recognize our graduates. Panthers, remember, this is a dignified ceremony. I will ask that you please refrain from loud outbursts and please hold your applause as much as you can. Every graduate does deserve to be honored, and we want to ensure that each person hears their name clearly. I'm going to ask our assistant principal, Mr. Frederick Sellers, to announce each graduate's name as I present the graduates with their diplomas. I will also ask our stage guests to join me in congratulating our graduates. At this time, junior marshals, royals, and platform guests, please take your places. Graduates, please remember you can remove your mask before leaving your seats to receive your diploma.
Devontae Patrick. Micaiah Addington. Sumia Adjito. Stephanie Adan. Mahfouz Afada. Samira Alpha Tamimu. Destiny Alston. Brenda Altamirano Osorio. Zainabu Amadou. Blanca Anaya Arias. Jaden Ariola. Christian Arrington. Israel Ariola Limos. Seisha Ariola Limos. Maria Arroyo Jamillo. Caleb Artis. Brian Askew Jr. Colin Baker London. David Balbuena. Saquon Ballot. Manzaric Banks. Tristan Baptiste. Zu Bar. Kendall Barrow. Leslie Batista Rios. Waynasia Bennett. Adora Bergewin. Isaiah Blackman. Akur Bowl. Benjamin Boston. Takaya Boyd. Malia Boykin. Music Boykin. Michaela Bradshaw. Desmond Brady. Jaree Braswell. Carrie Bratcher. Samora Bright. Ariel Broadnax. Candria Brooks. It's okay, baby. Congratulations. Demi Brown. Justin Brown. Malaysia Brown. Van Felix Brown. Congratulations. Jalen Brunson. Jada Bullock. Tyrese Campbell. Anaya Carson. Jadiamond Carter. Luis Kazarine Plazola. Anaya Chapman. Kamira Charles Richardson. Mario Chavez Chaleo. Jeremy Chavez Luna. Anthony Cheek. Mary Cheek. Layla Cherry. Deaje Clark. I got you. Makaya Coley. Shania Connor. Keith Cook. Oh, man. Michaela Kuzar. Justin Covington. Erica Cromwell. Dominique Crouch. Audrey Daniels. Isaiah Daniels Lennon. Cathelia Darby. Nicole Darby. Noel Makai Davis. Faith Dawkins. Taya Dawkins. Kishana Deans. Dominic Diaz. Kaya Dickey. Sydney Dickey. Naya Dubois. Jalen Edwards. Marquise Ellis. Tyrese Ellis. Blanca Encerado Rangel. James Inley II. Alejandro Facunda. Kadea Faison. Anaya Felch. Nicholas Farrell. Kennedy Fikes. Kashia Ford. Zanaya Fuller. Thomas Futrell. Aiden Gamble. Jai Garner. Olivia Garner. Tyler Garner. Mahogany Gitteron. Romasia Giles. Manaji Gilliard. Ayana Godley. Oswin Gomez Guzman. Ariana Gonzalez Montante. Mia Gonzalez Tapia. Ariana Graham. Cheyenne Graham. Hold on. Jeremiah Graves. Julio Guzman. I got it. Ready? Amaya Harrison. Demaya Harrell. Layana Hatfield. Liana Hatfield. Janaya Hawkins. Shanice Hawkins. Hyland Hebel. Demiria Herbin. Andrea Hernandez Garbe. Asia Hightower Vincent. Kaya Hill. Shamar Hill. Kevondre Horton. Davion Hurley. Corey Jackson. Simari Jackson. Montez Jacobs. Salma Hines. Callie James. Umaria Jameson. Nachapone Janjon. Zoriah Jarrett. Jason Jennings. Madison Joe. Christian Jones. Matthew Jones. Roderick Jones. Kayvon Knight. Najana Lacey. Christian Lane. Ali Laraga Guerrero. Angel Lash. Erica Lattimore. Quinn Lee. Shania Lee. Taysir Lonberger. Jemiah Lipscomb. Jaree Little. Lawrence Jaquestin Little. Lawrence Lloyd II. Alasia Lucas. Omaya Lyons. Ashley Mabry. Taraja Silver Mabry. Thank you. Summer Macklin. Quintasia Michelet Manning. David Marcelo Cabanas. Sierra Marrow. Ajane Marshall. Diavion Martin. Kayla Martin. Nikaya Matir. Kyla Maxwell. Jaquan Maynard. Jara Imbe. Justice McAdoo. Nia McCall. Zephaniah McCall. Kiana McCray. London McCray. Jazarian McGee. Tanisha McGill. Nicholas McKinney. Taikashi McNeil. Raekwon McNeil. Jacoby McCray. LaKayla McCray. Victoria McCray. Anaya Meadows. Kelly Mejia. Amari Melton. Andrea Mendez. Julio Mendez. Juan Mendez Morales. Tobias Mendoza Huerta. Jessica Mensah. Brianna Miles. DeJour Miller. John Carlos Miller II. Tatiana Miller. Terry Miller. Brianna Mitchell. Lionel Mobiang. Diamond Monroe. Antonia Moore Marsh. Kamari Moorhead. Devon Morton. Dorier Morton. Talia Morton. Angel Murphy Jones. Momo Miet. Christian Neal. Imani Zakaria Neal. Kayla Newell. Tom Wynn. Blaze Nyanzima. Darian Noble. Damari Noel. Erwin Nolasco. Kitia Zita. Kitia Zita. It's a guest change. Bernardo Oliva Soriano. Andrea Oliver. Faith Oni. Raymond Owens. Brandon Page. Eliasif Paguaga. Patrice Parks. Najee Patterson Davis. Rufus Pegues. Zakari Pelham. Kiwana Pemberton. Naomi Peterkin. Jalen Petrus. Zion Petty. Hold on. Christopher Pitts. Najea Pitts. Tanaya Poole. Tay Poteet. April Potts. Adal Pook. Dorian Poiser. Elijah Pugh. Malachi Poyle. Janiyah Ragland. Christina Rolland. Sherman Reams. Raven Reed. Makai Richardson. Micah Richmond. Sky Richmond. Alexis Rico Gomez. Jalen Robinson. LaDacia Robinson. Diana Rodriguez Moreno. Richard Rodriguez Lopez. Ariana Royal. Javen Russell. Ricardo Selo Ahigichi. Kadira Sebrin. Kanaya Sellers. Zariana Sheely. Tyrese Simmons. Tyreek Simmons. Kenneth Jeremy Simpson. Jeremiah Simpson Watlington. Fu Su. Faith Smalls. Amori Smith. Jaden Smith. Zaheem Solomon. Micaiah Solomon Council. Jalen Spruill. Honesty Staples. Aubrey Steele. Christopher Steens. Jasmine Stevens. Mikael Stevens. Takara Stevens. Nicholas Stimpson. Franklin Stockton. Zephaniah Stokes. Milan Summers. Miracle Sumner. Jairus Sweeney. Andrea Tale Ramos. Travis Tatum. Corey Taylor. Matthew Taylor. Dora Thomas. Imani Thomas. Brianna Thompson. Kenya Threadgill Cunningham. Takaya Trapp. Cameron Turman. Kiara Turner. Beatrice Tashimi. Christian Valdez Ornelas. Rashawn Vance. Lance Vanoy. Tomasa Vaquera. Jacqueline Villanueva Casas. Jaden Waddell. Jalen Waddell. Lillian Wainwright. Brianna Wallington. Samaya Warren. Sanaya Washington. Lavon Watson. Sharnasia Webb. Ahmad Webster. Trinity Wells. Nafi Wise. Khalil Whidbey. Asia White. Macario White. Tajay Wilkerson. Anton Williams. Danye Williams. Shakaya Williams. Alicia Wilson. Gavin Wilson. Pio Pio Wynn. Damari Winston. Botin Woodson. Marissa Wooten. Landon Wright. Nuth Yak. Savon Young. Taekwon Young. Javier Zepeda Albiter.
Stage guests. Shirley says, oh, good. Woo! Thank you.
It's me. It's taking off.
Yeah.
I got it. We will now have our Dudley High School Teacher of the Year, who is also a 1998 graduate, Ms. Roseboro, to induct our graduates into the Dudley Alumni Association. Junior Marshals and Royals, you may now take your seats.
As an alumnus of James Benson Dudley High School, I bring you greetings on behalf of the National Alumni Association. It is my honor and pleasure to induct the graduating class of 2021 into the National Alumni Association. At this time, I will ask that all alumni that are present and the graduating class of 2021 to please stand. You will say the alumni pledge with me. The pledge can be found in your program book. Again, the pledge can be found in your program book. Please say the pledge with me. I pledge, as an alumnus of James Benson Dudley Senior High School, always to uphold and support the honored tradition of this illustrious institution. I commit myself to ever exemplify the high ideals of my alma mater, to give unselfish service to mankind, whether in the community, state, nation, or the world. I will always assist in the search for solutions to the many problems that plague society. I now join with other alumni as a member of the original James Benson Dudley Senior High School Alumni Association, Incorporated, to render whatever service I can to perpetuate the noble work of our beloved Dudley High. May there always be a Dudley High. Dudley High School class of 2021, you are now members of the National Alumni Association with all rights and privileges. Thank you. Students, please remain standing as Mrs. Timmons McLaughlin and Dr. Contreras confer your diplomas.
I want to remind the students, until the superintendent has conferred our diplomas, we have not graduated. So at this point, I will now ask Superintendent Dr. Sharon Contreras to join me at the podium for the presentation of the class. Dr. Contreras, these students have met all of the requirements for graduation and are recommended for their high school diplomas.
by the power granted to me by the state of North Carolina and the Guilford County Board of Education, and upon receiving verification of your credentials by the faculty of your school and your principal, Mrs. Lissay Timmons McLaughlin, I offer my personal congratulations and recognize you with all the rights and privileges as graduates of James Benson Dudley High School. You may now turn your tassels.
To the class of 2021, again, congratulations on your success thus far. As we conclude our commencement ceremony, we ask that the audience to please stand for the singing of the alma mater located in your programs and remain at your seats until the end of the recessional. Thank you. Junior marshals and royals, please take your places.